Thank you, people. I appreciate it. Braving all the protocols, the masks, the separate. Thank you so much for doing all this bullshit. I mean, necessary bullshit. But, geez, I was disappointed. There was supposed to be a debate last night, right? And then, you know, Trump got COVID, and then they said, you have to do it on Zoom. He said, I'm not doing that. So they had good grandpa and bad grandpa had dueling town halls. I had a flashback to the 70s when the only choice on TV was Barnaby Jones or Matlock. You know, it was... Did you see that Trump was on NBC, Joe was on ABC, I was on THC. It's the only way I could get through this. And of course, the Democrats, you know, they always fuck up the optics. Oh, shit. As I say, as I fall off the riser. They fucked up the optics completely, these morons. I'm gonna fix that shit. But Biden's questioners were above him, so he was always looking up, you know, and squinting. He looked like Clint Eastwood trying to decide to change a light bulb. But the Trump one was just amazing. Trump defended retweeting this crazy conspiracy theory. Did you see this? About how bin Laden wasn't really killed by Obama, because, of course, Obama never could do anything good, so he didn't even do that. It was a body double. And then Obama had SEAL Team 6 murdered to cover it up. Trump said that, defended this, and then, which led to an undecided voter from Bridgeport, Connecticut, to ask a follow-up question. Are you on bath salts? And the moderator, Savannah Guthrie, this was great. She actually said, you're the president, not someone's crazy uncle. Apparently, she has not read the book by Trump's niece called My Crazy Uncle. I mean, there's actually a book about my crazy uncle. So, no, it's getting so crazy. The October surprise that the Trump people have now, have you seen this? It's Hunter Biden's laptop. Joe Biden's ne'er-do-well son, Hunter, has this laptop which apparently had incriminating evidence with, you know, maybe stuff about influence peddling on it that was contained in his emails. And apparently, you know, according to this, Hunter was trading on his name, selling access to his father, accepting money for nothing, what Don Jr. calls living the dream. But here's the part that gets a little squirrely about the story. How do we know about these emails? Well, apparently Don Jr., not Don, Hunter, took his computer, which wasn't working, to a computer repair shop, as we all do in 2020. Do we? Okay, maybe. I don't know. The computer, and left it there and forgot about it because, says Rudy Giuliani, I won't even get into how he's in this, because he was drunk. And the computer repairman is blind. I'm not making that part of the story up. No, I swear to God, it's in the paper, legally blind. So how the blind man knew Hunter was drunk, how you repair a computer if you're blind, I don't know about that either. But in the process of repairing Hunter's computer blindly, he read, again, don't ask, Hunter's emails and turned it over to the FBI. What? Is that how you fix a laptop nowadays? You read somebody's emails? It's like the plumber saying, well, the problem with your pipes is you have cocaine in your underwear drawer. And also on, apparently, again, we haven't vetted this, on Hunter's computer, a picture of him passed out with a hooker and a crack pipe in his mouth. So many questions. First of all, how do we know it was a hooker? Could have just been a crack enthusiast whose legs got caught in a fishing net. You know, you know, fishing. Also, who passes out on crack? Is my other big question. I always thought that heroin, yes, but crack? I thought that was more of an up drug, but, you know. So anyway, amid all this, the hearings have been going on with the Supreme Court with Amy Coney Barrett. Have you seen her this week? Oh, my God. You know, all these hearings are the same. They're all the same. You have a brilliant legal mind. Can I ask your thoughts on a legal question? No, you're in. And, you know, I did call her a nut a couple of weeks ago, and the Trump administration put it in an ad. They were very mad. But come on. I'm going to talk about her at the end of the show, but I got to say this part. She was in this cult, Catholic Church. No, I mean, a cult within a cult. And I read this week, they thought large belt buckles were a sin because they draw attention to the crotch. Well, good luck on the Supreme Court, because you know what else draws attention to the crotch? Clarence Thomas going, "Look at my crotch." But Trump, they think this is helping them with the Supreme Court. I don't know. Trump is bleeding support with suburban women. He was begging them. This is not a paraphrase. This is what Trump said word for word the other day in Pennsylvania. He said, "Suburban women, will you please like me?" He's so desperate. It's like one of those desperate husbands. "Honey, I can change. We'll take a trip." You know, he's ending his rallies by playing YMCA. I'm not kidding. A gay anthem about hooking up at the Y. This tells me two things. Trump doesn't know what the song is about, and Lindsey Graham is in charge of the music. That's what this tells me. And, you know, it's not just among women he's losing, among all white voters. This is becoming a very unpopular ticket. Flies have stopped landing on Mike Pence. Oh, they asked Kamala about that this week. She said she did notice during the debate that the fly landed on him. But she said it was very confusing because during debate prep, they told her, if you want to make Mike Pence nervous, stare at his fly.